They pray I'm wrong, they hype me up, I play along. In the end, I'm the one they put the paper on. I'm the one.
I'm the one. I'm the one. I'm the one.
I'm the one.
I'm the one. I'm the one. I'm the one.
I'm the one.
I'm the one. I'm the one. I'm the one.
I'm the one.
Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Joel, or NobodyEpic, and I sit around and play video games all day, so I think I can give you advice on stuff. And this series is called Awkward Situations, where conveniently you write awkward situations or things that have been troubling you in the comment section of this video, and then I pick a few of those situations for the next episode of this that you watch, and I talk about them, and we try to solve problems together. And I don't claim to be a psychologist, and if you have any psychological problems, I strongly suggest getting therapy from a real therapist who has one of them fancy degree things that I ain't got. But I've lived 24 years on this earth. I've had a pretty normal life with some ups and downs, and I can't complain, but I sure can talk. So if you want to listen to my voice for the next, I don't know, 10 or so minutes, that's cool. If you want to watch what's on the screen, there's some video games happening if you're a visual learner, or you can just sit back and listen. And we got a pretty decent awkward situation today, and I haven't done this in a while because I felt kind of burnt out on it. I wasn't too excited about it, but people have been asking for it, and they still ask for it even 6 months to a year after I've really, well, it's 6 months since I've done the last episode of this, and a year since I've done this routinely, over a year. And this has been a popular series on my channel. It's some of my most viewed videos are awkward situations videos, and it takes a little more effort than normal to just sit and talk and think. And I'd like to put forth that effort because I'd like to become a better speaker, and I'd like to exercise my brain, and I think this is a good way to connect with all of the people out there who care enough to keep asking me to do the series. And I always am like, feel like I'm above it or some stupid thing. I don't know. I don't want to ramble on to you guys, but I just appreciate the support and appreciate you guys asking for the series. And if you like it, cool. If you don't, I mean, it'll just fizzle out again. But let's give it a shot. You know, let's give it a try and see what we can do. Got a pretty good awkward situation today, so we'll just read that and then move forward from there. Okay, today's awkward situation is pretty long, but I'm going to give it a go, so here we go. Awkward situation: I have nerve damage or something in my groin region and can't feel it at all. Pain or pleasure, which is worse than it sounds. And in my opinion, that sounds pretty bad, so you don't have to quantify that. But anyways, I was at a party, and a girl who I like came up to me, and we were talking about school. She asked if we could go to her room, and obviously I did. We made out, and she reached below my belt. Just started rubbing the outside of my jeans, which I knew in my head was a good thing. The problem is my penis doesn't respond to my thoughts. So after about 15 minutes, she stopped and asked if anything was wrong, full on interrogating me as to why I didn't find her attractive. I didn't have an answer because it's really difficult to explain, so she left to go downstairs, and I went to the bathroom to wash my face because I was sweating. When I went downstairs, everyone, about 20 people, stared at me, and I left because it was too uncomfortable. That was a week ago. Today at school, I found out that there's rumors going around that I'm gay and retarded, none of which are true. Not that there's anything wrong with being either. Also, the girl from the party won't look at me, and I can't help but hate myself for it. Please give me advice, Joel. You're the only person apart from my brother who knows about this, and he looks at me weird now too. Please like so he sees this. I'm just going to be speaking from my perspective here, but it's crazy to me how symbolic and important the penis is. From the time you hit puberty, maybe until the day you die. Well, I guess by the time you die, you're like, it's broken, I've retired my penis. It doesn't matter other than the removal of waste, and it's really floppy and wrinkly now. So that's kind of weird that I just did an impression of a grandpa talking about his dick. But anyways, it's crazy how important that thing is because it just is a little fleshy nub and it's wrinkly and really disgusting to look at. It's nothing you would put in a tuxedo and display the latest fall fashion in. Or maybe you would do that, I don't know. I might have just came up with the weirdest pornographic fashion idea in the world. I don't know. Save that idea for later, but throughout all of, let's just start from high school, you're thinking about getting girls, how can I get a girl, and then you gotta be the man with that long hard cock and just dominate all the women. I mean, not everybody thinks about that, but that's certainly the stereotypical cool guy who's a jock, and you get females and stuff like that. I don't know. But it's just funny how he has this medical issue, this gentleman, and this woman can't turn him on because of this medical issue. And then we resort to name-calling of gay or retarded, which are hopefully, I think those words are going to be like eradicated from high schools or vernacular maybe in the next 30 to 50 years, just because, I don't know, well, there's going to be some new type of stereotype that people are going to use, but anyways, so she resorts to name-calling because it's her own self-confidence issue. She feels like she can't turn him on, so it's his problem, when it is his problem. It's a medical problem, but it's just all this self-conscious bullshit, and now this guy has to bear the brunt of the blame and the guilt and the criticism, which is unwarranted. And all because of his penis, which isn't working. If some guy tears his ACL playing football and he can't dance with you at the prom, if you know when you're at like prom and you're grinding and he's like, I can't grind, are you going to turn around and say, what are you, gay? You want a guy to grind on or something? No, he's got a medical issue. But I understand how you can't explain a penis issue as easily as you could explain tearing your ACL or something. So maybe that's not the best example. But moving on, I did see something about this on Reddit. A guy had permanent nerve damage in his penis, and he had some type of medical procedure where, I'm not a doctor, but basically, this is how I view it. The doctor installed a button on his thigh that could be pushed to send electrical nerves through this guy's member and make it fully erect. So it's kind of like a light switch. You want to turn it off before you leave the house, by the way, because you don't want to waste all that electricity. Unless, I don't know, you want to catch some stairs on the bus. But this guy literally had a robotic dick, and that is the coolest thing I've ever read on the Reddit. And I love the internet for facts like this, but he just did an AMA saying, I got a robot dick, ask me questions about it. And I thought that was really cool. I remember it was a Tuesday. I remember that because I was so interested in the AMA. Anyways, you need to talk to a medical professional, and maybe they'll tell you there's nothing that you can do. Maybe you've already done this step, but I just feel like in this day and age with this technology, there's something we could do about this. Like, I can ask Siri what the weather is, and she'll tell me. Siri, what's the weather?
Some bad weather coming up through February 12th, 2015. Down to -2 degrees Fahrenheit and snowing.
Well, that sucks.
Well, it's not good.
I just had a conversation with a robot. It's 2015. 2015, sorry, not 2015. I want to get that correct. But you should be able to have some type of solution to this problem, a medical solution. And I'm not a doctor, but can't you just take Viagra and it would still work? I can understand how your brain wouldn't be able to send these signals, but if I was you, and you can get some type of prescription from this for a doctor, obviously I wouldn't just try to get this shit illegally from some shady high school drug dealer. He's like, hey, what do you want, a dime bag weed? Nah, man, I need that Viag. A quart. I don't know if you can get a quart of Viagra. That doesn't seem like a normal measurement, but yeah, I'd be popping that shit left and right, and that's how you're gonna get rid of this criticism, by the way. These people say that you're gay or retarded, which are not bad things, but you want to really show them? I'd pop that Viagra 24 hours a day. I'd walk into 5th period geometry, look at the first girl I see, stare at her for 20 seconds, by the way, don't break eye contact, and you pop that Viagra beforehand, so you got your eyes on her, and then you got your one eye that's downstairs on her, and she can see the thing, and she's horrified by how massive and awesome it is, but you're not breaking eye contact. You're letting her know that she's a female, and you're attracted to that, all right? And you do that all day. In lunch, are they serving salami subs? Well, you're serving a salami sub in your pants, I guess. You might want to wear sweatpants a lot, by the way, if you're doing this, because you don't want to be forcing your dick up against that denim. I know how that doesn't really feel too good. I'm wearing sweatpants now, by the way, but I'm not erect. Nobody listening to this video cared about that. That wasn't really relevant. Ugh, who cares? I don't know. Anyways, that's my solution. That's my joking solution, my serious solution. I kind of snuck in there. Talk to a medical professional. I'm sure this can be fixed very easily. And as for people criticizing you or worrying about what people in high school think, The thing that doesn't make you feel better right now is that by the time you get out of high school, and this is true, I've said this many times in awkward situations, it really doesn't matter what people think. And I had a good experience in high school, and I enjoy the thought of high school, and I have close friends who didn't enjoy high school, and we all feel the same, that it doesn't matter, because when you're in high school, it feels like the biggest deal in the world, but then when you're out of it, it doesn't matter. So at least in the long run, you can look forward to that. But for now, kids seem to have a short memory, and the worst you'll get out of it is some type of nickname like Marshmallow or something. Get it? Because he's got a soft dick. I hope that doesn't catch on. I hope no one from your school is watching this. I'm not important, so I don't think they would be. But I had shitty nicknames in high school. People called me Bones because I'm skinny, and I don't know. What else did they call me? They call me Fish Hook Dick because well, no, I'm just kidding. I made that one up. But yeah, it's how it goes. You know, you live, you learn, you get past it, and at least you didn't have to fight in World War II. Alright guys, so that was Awkward Situations. I actually really enjoyed that and missed that. It was fun to talk about that and think about these issues and work them out with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you're still watching, I really appreciate you, and be sure to write any awkward situations or issues you've been having in the comments, and maybe we can work them out in the next video. Leave a like or something. Goodbye.
All I wanna do is kick it with my brothers, kick it with my brothers, kick it with my brothers. All I wanna do is cop a fit with my brothers, take it to the crib and get lit with my brothers. Brothers.